Hi y'all, what's up? How's everybody doing? Welcome back to my channel. It has been a very busy past couple of weeks, so I haven't made any new videos. I know it might be a little confusing watching my channel because it's like sometimes I look like this and then sometimes I look like 8 years ago, and that's because I'm like putting up old videos that I think are like educational or helpful or interesting in some way. So yeah, I look a lot different in those videos than I do now. Anyways, today I wanted to talk about, out of all the things that are going on in the world, and there are a lot of things going on in the world, honey, I wanted to talk about kind of some of the things that you guys have been commenting on. And actually some things that I've been going through personally right now, which is dating as a trans person, and then kind of conversely dating a trans person. How does that work? What does that look like? And how do you do that without feeling like a chaser or feeling like a creep, I guess? From my perspective, as somebody, as a trans person who's been trying to date for, I got out of a relationship that ended pretty badly. I needed time to like really process, and now I'm back like dating, and it's tough. I mean, it's really tough to date as like a trans person. I think there's like categories of guys that I've found who kind of break it down into a guy who has never experienced it before but is open to it, a guy who is not interested whatsoever and is just gonna block you, a guy who is way too overexcited, and there are some red flags there from what my experience has shown me. A guy who has dated biological women in the past but is open to dating non-biological women moving forward. And then there's guys who have dated trans women in the past, and that's something they're interested in. I think that's kind of like the jackpot for me. Something that I ran into recently was a guy who had just kind of discovered, I guess, parts of his sexuality, and that he was super excited to have found a trans woman to be dating or to be connecting with. And the hardest part for me about that was like, he was great. He was very nice. He was very sweet. He was very respectful, but it just was so intense. It was like, I want to marry you. Like, this is perfect. This is all I've ever wanted. I never have to go back to biological women. But in reality, it's like he never really got to know me. It was really just all about one sliver of my life and my identity, which feels really kind of shitty, actually. I wouldn't consider him a chaser. I would consider him as someone who just found out what he was looking for. But he was just so excited about it and so interested, and I knew, like, I saw so many red flags, and I just kind of ignored them for a little bit, hoping he would kind of calm down and chill out, and he really never did. And what really kind of killed it for me was that he would get so nervous about meeting me. He would, like, not ghost me, but he would cancel. He would have a hard time, like, pinning down, like, a date and a time to meet, because he would get so nervous. And then when he would pin down a date and a time to meet, he would always bail. And so I knew, like, I have these rules, like, don't be somebody's first trans girl. Just don't do it. And this is why. I like to date someone who knows what they like. Conversely, I know there's a lot of talk about fetishizing trans women and chasers, and what does that mean? And I think there's just so many levels to it. I think people can like what they like and have preferences. You know, I've talked to a lot of guys who say they like the female form and they're only attracted to femininity. But when it comes to the downstairs area of a biological woman, they're just not interested in it, and they're more interested in what a trans girl can provide for whatever reason. And you know, I've learned to accept that and understand that. I think the biggest difference for me is, like, with this guy that I kind of started telling the story about, is if you are only wanting to date me because I'm trans and you know nothing else about me, you don't spend the time to get to know me, that's a big issue. And that's what he wasn't a chaser because he was just figuring things out. But I think if that's kind of your MO, you're just kind of going from trans girl to trans girl to trans girl, I would say that's kind of an issue. And not even in the sense of just going from trans girl to trans girl to trans girl. Like, if you're actually dating them and you're out in the open and doing your thing, like, I think that's real. You know, I think that's like a real relationship. But it's hard to find, especially in today's societal world where trans people are viewed so negatively. It's really tough. And I also think I'm at an age where the last time I was dating, I think it was a lot easier because guys weren't necessarily looking to settle down or have babies or do any of that. And now it's like guys in my age range are all looking to settle down, have babies. And I don't think, for the most part, they're looking to do that with a trans woman. I know there's guys out there who would, because I've met them, I've seen them, I've, you know, interacted with them. It's just interesting because I've seen like a lot of comments about, you know, does this make me a chaser? Does this make me a bad person? Does this, you know, whatever, whatever, whatever. And it's funny because like as the alternate side of things, as somebody who's dating, you know, we need somebody who is like attracted to us, right? And I don't know what the definition really is of a chaser. I think somebody who, I think the best definition I could give of a chaser, you know, I think if you're interested in trans women, don't be ashamed of it. Like, go for it. But make sure to treat them like human beings. You know, like, take them out. Like, do normal dating activities. Things that you would do with anybody else that you're taking out on a date. I think the defining feature to me of a chaser is somebody who uses trans women as property, as tokens. I'm gonna start making more videos. I did order a wig because I miss wearing a wig during my videos. So that's actually like off the wall because I haven't worn a wig in so long. So we'll see how that goes. If you've made it this far, thank you. You're a real one. If you made it this far, comment lollipop because I'm going to follow you back because that's wild. Yeah, I'm gonna follow you back if you've made it this far. Thank you. Make sure to subscribe, comment, like. I'm gonna be making a lot more videos moving forward. I really like my new setup. So thank you guys for watching, and I will be back soon.